everybody, welcome to another stream by Gift. It's March 4th. I don't know why I put March 3rd on the thing. Here, let me try that. March 4th today, Thursday. NFP tomorrow, so I think today might be the last trading day for me personally, but I'll be on tomorrow. I'll look at the NFP, see what happens, etc. Other than that, I think we're good to go. So let's get started here. So gold. Actually, let me look at the other stuff first, too. Euro's about to tank. How's the dollar doing? Dollar's pumping up. Bitcoin pumping down. 4 hourly look. Choppy. Nice support being created at like 1710 though. That's what I like to see. US 100. US 30. Damn. Interesting. Yeah, there's a nice support for gold being created down here. I think if it breaks this support though, I think that's gonna head down 1710. Let's actually get that level marked at 1710. 17,000. There we go, 1710. It's been bouncing around here for a little while, so I think if it breaks that, that'd be a nice short. Or even higher if it starts having momentum from the tops. That would be a nice short to get in on. But I think we'll wait on that. If that happens, we're at the top end of that range right now. So we're kind of in this, what is that, 1710 to 1718, so 80 pip range approximately. But I think it's a patience game. Like you see this hour opened up high, grabbed a lot of liquidity and pushed down. That's pretty interesting on that movement. You just have to like keep analyzing it, keep looking at it. So what happened at the start of this hour? Last hour we had a bullish candle, but it closed at resistance. The 30-minute was red, and now this 30-minute you could see that it literally just grabbed a bunch of liquidity up here and then pushed all the way down. Last 5-minute was red, so I think if it starts breaking down below these levels, I might enter. But obviously, it's a patience game. Got to wait for that move to set up, and then if it starts breaking up higher, I think that might be a good point to long. I'm more inclined towards the short side, just for the fact that we had this big red candle yesterday, and I feel like we might get another big red candle today into NFP, but we'll see how that turns out, because the next big support is like 1680. It might get attracted to that, especially if it breaks the lows today. That's the one thing I'm going to look at if it does break the lows. And if it does, I think it'll go down quite a bit. All right, 15-minute close here. You take a look at that. That's a nice green close. I mean, well, not really a nice strong green close, but closed a little bit in the green. Look at it rejecting that 1710, you know? That's a lot of rejection down here. So that might have an up move for the day. It might just be a rangy day today, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how it reacts, to be honest. I think what I want to do is if it starts breaking the lows here, I might get in on the short side. But it's tough to say. It's been in this is a nasty range it's in right now. The only good part about it is I'd be shorting at the top end of the range. So I like that, for example. I think the stop would be based off the 5 minute. Maybe in the middle of that wick, if I did enter that. Now let's look for a long play, if there's a long. Yeah, honestly, this could pop up too. 1726. The intraday move up there. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I wonder how the 10-year is doing. Dollar's moving up. Can you get the 10-year on here? 10-year. Bond yield. That is choppy right now. I think before I make any decision, I gotta wait for the 30-minute to close. Unless it starts tanking, then I would go on the short. But as for the upside, I want to wait for it to close. See if it closes bullish on that upside. But we'll have to wait and see for that. Let's check out if there's any news today. No big news. Powell speaks at 10, but he usually just pumps up the economy. You'll see. Because if the 30-minute closes like this, it's kind of a weak bullish confirmation. I'm not really going to trust that. Because I like to use my top-down analysis too. Weekly, we're on this bearish trend. The next big support is at 1680. Daily, we can see that yesterday was a nice red candle. Today, there's a high probability it's gonna follow. 4 hours. Wow. That push down, that was so close. Holy. About 10 more pips. So with this 15 closing like that, the next 15-minute candle, that's gonna push lower. We might get like a little wick up for the 30-minute, and then we're gonna push lower again. But 15 closing, nice. Maybe that was a little wick up. Yeah, typically speaking now, so we have this big red 30-minute. It's kind of similar to this at London, where you see that push down as well. So I'm thinking that this next 30-minute could push down to like 1710 area. once again, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we're seeing all these candles, they're finishing, or they push past below too. It's a choppy day today though. No clear movement yet. This trade's still in a range. Yeah, wow, it's pushed all the way up back to like entry price. That's crazy. Hour still long, still waiting. That's a disgusting hour candle though, fake outs on both sides. I think 7 o'clock is when you're gonna get that true movement. Usually 7 o'clock. I think Honest Rob said it a couple days ago the best. It's like right when the New York market opens, you see that huge bearish and selling volume come in. But once again, you never know. It has gone pretty low. This could be the support that it needed to push up. So we'll have to wait and see. This is a wild hourly candle though. One of the wilder ones I've seen for sure. I gotta trust the analysis in higher time frames though. This reminds me of a couple days ago, if I can pinpoint it. Not yesterday. Yesterday was wild. I think March 2nd, right here. No, not at that point. I think it's right here. Yeah, right when that 5-minute structure started to break. Oh yeah, that pushed lower into New York market, but we'll see. Because I felt like that 5-minute structure was breaking here. That's why I entered. And then kind of learning from that day. Remember that day was pretty tough, but it is what it is. There we go. That's the flip you wanted to see. all those orders got to push down, right? There's a 5-minute look that closed. Yeah, nice little wick. Let's see. This range is killer. It's a killer range. Just happy we shorted near the top end of the range. Oh, honestly, I should have shorted like up here. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but that would have been the better play, in my opinion. Now I'm looking at it, but it is what it is. Let's keep it on here. Close to take profit though. It's very close. Yeah, still trusting the higher time frame here. That's a 4-hour look anyways. Pretty shit. We'll see how this hour closes in 20 minutes. How this 4-hour closes too. This is a true 4-hour. I like to look at this one more because it opens at 1600. Basically right when the futures market opens, so that gives like the true 4-hour indication. Daily, what's the low? 1706.50. So yeah, if it does break that low at 1706.50, gonna be looking at that. A few more minutes till this 15-minute closes. I have to wait for that one too. Big thing is gonna be the 30. If the 30 closes bullish, then I'll have to get out like half of my position. At 1 minute double bottom. It's for like hyper scalpers right there. How's the NASDAQ looking? Wonder if it is gonna push up today. US 500. Buy the damn dip. Actually, who knows? Might keep an eye out for the indices too. I feel like they might have a pop up today, but gonna wait for that one. The volatility on these candlesticks though, ooh, that kills sometimes. What time is this? 6 o'clock. And then 8:30. Holy. That's insane. Big push down and then a rip up. This was disgusting though. The wiki ass range yesterday. This was nice at 6. And then right when that push down happened, but then it retraced all the way back into this descending triangle. Wow, man. I have no words for this candlestick right now. I really don't. Looks better on my black bull than this blue Saxo. Yeah, basically it looks like this right now. Five-minute bearish, 15-minute bullish a little bit, 30-minute. Now what I gotta base it off of. If the, like I said, if the 30-minute close is bullish, I'll be out. I don't know why I'm on the 1 minute. I was looking at a video. Let's go back to the 15. Yeah. Oh shit, let's go. Push lower. I need a soundboard. That'd be fun to use. I know Roger got one of those, but it'd be fun to use. Yeah, you see that 30-minute wick? That's the one I was talking about. Damn, that was so close to take profit again. Why you play these games, bro? Literally so close. Structure looks good though. Structure looks like it's about to head lower. 15-minute just broke its previous 15-minute low. Previous two 15-minute lows. So that's pretty good indication. First off. Second off, that 5 minutes pushing lower too. Thirdly, that 30-minute. Yeah, that 30-minute is looking good for that bearish move. See if it gets there, about 10 pips away. Well, 12 pips with the spread. Look how close that was, eh? That was so close. Ah, fuck it. It is what it is. I think the dollar is ripping. Just a little bit. Dollar does look due for a bullish move today. If you just look at that right here, breaking above previous candles, pushing up higher, weekly two. Shit, the euro is dropping. Price did he have short again? Oh yeah, he was short over here. Euro's dropping. Damn, why is USD CAD dropping too? Might be some Canadian dollar news. Pound USD's going up. That just confuses me now. Anyways. Fuck all those correlations and everything. 5 minute closed. It's a nice bearish candle. I like it. Might see it at the end of the hour, last 5 minutes of the hour. You're gonna get that push. That's what I think might happen. We'll see though. I like how this hour is closing right now. Right now it's below the previous hour. It's well back into that wick range too. 4 hourly flip bearish. Daily still there. What this 4 hourly? Yeah, that 4 hourly flip bearish too. Interesting. A 5 minute. Still stuck in that range. What up, Honest Rob? How you doing? Been playing the range on gold all day. Yeah, fucking this range is crazy, eh? It's a nice like 80 pip range, especially when London market open. You get that movement down, you get that movement up, and now you get that movement down again from NYSE. So holding nothing right now. I still got my trade. It didn't hit take profit. It was so close. But that range has been nice. $120 pip range there. Yeah, I mean, it's just been like bouncing up and down within here. I'm looking at this though. This is interesting. You got these series of lower lows happening, as well as this support. I'm thinking if it breaks this, we're heading down. But if this support holds, then I think we'll push up higher. It might be waiting for NFP too, but I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. I like this setup for NFP though. I feel like that'll be nice. Since March started, since the week started really. Had that push up here. And then yeah, it's been in this descending triangle. We'll see how that turns out. The dollar looks interesting too. I've been looking at that. Seems like this is pushing up on the daily. Usually stronger dollar means weaker gold, but it's not the case today. Been in this range. It's a nice tight range too. Remember you said a couple days ago, glad you've closed all buys? Yeah. Actually, I think the buys will come after NFP news. You remember a couple days ago I was talking about NFP, you get that huge spike down and then you get that push up for the rest of the day. I feel like that's gonna happen for NFP. Good bro, not a bad day. Had initial buys from yesterday. Closed nothing. Came back to 1708. You got more in. Damn, yeah, I saw that 1708. Those 1706 buys were nice. And then if you got in at 1708 again, that's a nice trade up to the top end of the range. Dollar kind of stuck. Right now, 6 hours, it is kind of stuck too. But I mean, if you're playing that range is nice to play based off like the 30 minute or the 15 minute. Whatever you get in this whole area is nice. Maybe a little bit less, like 1720, but whatever you get in this whole area, wow, that's pretty nice. If you're playing in the range there. That was my whole test behind this. I was playing within the range, short at the top end of the range. Basically, once it gave me confirmation, once it broke that 15-minute candlestick low, I figured it was going to go down. My take profit was 17.13, and as you could see, it was so close, a couple pips away. And then obviously I hold a runner. But I'm telling you, if it breaks this low down here, that's going to be a big indication of a down move. I think 1706, so like your initial buy, if it breaks that, so 1705, I think that'll cause a huge down move. Got a couple more minutes for this hour candlestick to close too.
We're able to be one-to-one, you and I, with each other at the moment. That's what's important.
So choppy. Holy. I do like this hour close though, for me anyways. Even if you get that initial, that trend line's a beast. Nice to keep it simple in this range. I believe he'll get another bid from 1708 today. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking you're right. I think like depending how the market opens, because remember how you said a couple days ago, usually when New York market opens, you see that big ass selling pressure come in. Depending how that opens, you might see that bid come in at 1708. So we'll see. I mean, just keeping it simple, that trend is just straight bearish right now. I'm liking how this hour is about to close in a couple minutes. Keep it like that. It's going to be an interesting market open. Thursday is a pretty good day for volatility and volume too. Usually you have a big influx of orders coming in. Got one more minute for this close here. What's that 1 minute doing? So well protected at the bottom of this range. Yeah, it is well protected. That mark right here, that is very well protected. That I'll agree with. Seems to be a lot of buy orders here. I mean, if it does bounce from these levels, you're going to get to the top end again. That'll be a nice trade, 1708 to even like 1715 or something. I think that 70 pips will be nice. But just considering how this is going right now, I think it definitely could reach like 1710. Feel like New York market open, you're going to get like a wick up and then you're going to get a push down right when the market opens. So might as well draw that top end of the range too. Right here. At the 1919 area. But yeah, 1710 to 1919. That's a pretty good area right there. Been bouncing around from there. On the hour anyways. However, I do like how it opened up. That gives me better indication it'll push down right when the New York market opens, just for the fact that the first 30 minutes is usually like the liquidity that it needs. But never know. That might just be confirmation bias too, right? Fuck. I don't even think it got to the lower end of the range. No, it didn't. I mean, it got to here, this tiny low end of the range. But tomorrow we have a yield spike to 156 to 160 on the 10-year. Is it this? Yeah, damn, I found it. Sick. That looks ugly as fuck. Cycle lows. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, this 10-year looks kind of nasty. I found a better one, but I could definitely see that end up going up there. Let me see if we have a better. Do you know what the 10-year chart for trading view? I was trying to find it. Futures, tax. Can't be that. No, it's a futures contracts. That ain't that either. I don't even know what it is, but whatever that is here. 10-year treasury constant maturity rate. I think that might be it. US government bonds 10-year. Thanks, man. Yeah, I look at FinViz. I'll show that to you in a second. Oh, US 10Y. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, usually what I look at is I look at the FinViz. It gives me a like nice holistic view of everything. It gives me a screener for stocks too. I like to do right after I'm done streaming. But yeah, it has a 10-year in here too. What the fuck is it? Go to bonds. Yeah, the 10-year. Well, that's a 10-year note. And then there's also this one I look at on Market Watch. I look at those two. Yeah, the US 10-year treasury note. That's where I like to look at the yield curve. See how it's doing. But obviously TradingView is the best. So thanks for that. I never knew that. Good to know something new here. But here we go, the 10-year. Does seem like it's spiking, you're right. I do think you're gonna get that move to like 160. Cool, never seen that. Fair enough. Yeah, FinViz and Market Watch, I think that's better for like kind of this type of movement. But this 10-year is actually nice. I'm gonna keep this on now. Trying to see where you so you longed gold right here when the 10-year was dropping, right? Yesterday when you were hiking. That was a nice one. Now, if there's a rips to 160, that means gold would drop, wouldn't it? That daily is looking good for a pump. We'll see if it does, even if it hits the top end of the range, 153. But you said it, you could see 156 to 160. 156 to 160. Yeah, I can see that as a possibility too. NFP. Actually, you know, that might be today. Fed Powell's talking about. He has a press conference in a couple hours here, 3 hours. So he might be able to move that all the way up there too. We'll see. He usually does bring a lot of volatility on. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, it was naughty though. I closed one position super early, also just to cover stop loss if it did come down. I feel they used the 10-year when in fear that the dollar will dump. Yeah, I think that's the case too. I feel like it's a leading indicator, especially recently. 5 p.m. your time. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that spike in the entry point. Basically here. You got in here. And then that's when the 10-year was reversing too. But I do feel like the 10-year yield has been leading the market in most instances. Whether it be bullish market or a correction, I feel like whatever happens on the 10-year has been leading the overall market. That was a nice buy though. I think you sniped those buys right here. Just straight sniper in the building. Fucking 1706 and boom. You were up pretty nice on that too. 150 pips in a matter of like 30 minutes. That is a good trade, man. All right, let's go to the low end of the range here. 1712 get hit. So many traders talking to 40% or significant correction of the market. I could see it just for the. This is why I could see a 40%. I feel like the market's already priced in the vaccination news and the economy rolling because the stock market was going up while the economy was still shit in the United States. And let's be honest, people were still losing their jobs. COVID was still a big thing, elections, etc. I feel like that's already all priced in, whether it be the vaccines and the economy reopening again. Considering I'm only using time, done okay last 2 days. That's pretty good too. But yeah, back to the other point. I do feel like there might be a correction too. We've had this nice bullish run on the market. So with this nice bull run, usually you do have a correction. I feel like that might be right. I don't know about a 40% correction. That is a pretty big correction. If I have to say so myself. But I do feel like we might get a small correction though. And As I'm saying that, my goal just hit take profit. I'm gonna move the runner to break even and hold that runner. See if we can reach the lower end of the range. Considering you're using tiny lot sizes, done okay the last 2 days. That's pretty good, man. I feel like even the tiny lot sizes, you gotta get used to that. I think it's just about the system and the consistency and basically all that other good stuff that comes with it. It's basically consistency, strategy, the system, and the discipline every day with it. Damn, this push came before New York. Maybe we're gonna get that push up during New York. It's a 5-minute look. Wow, I gotta thank the gold gods. Literally just hit my take profit and pushed all the way up. Nice, nice. Smashing. So glad my paper hands actually did me a favor today. Yeah, fuck, the paper hands worked, man. Your paper hand strategy. To be honest, I feel like it's better to get in and out and just like hold a runner. Like even on this trade, I got out and I'm just holding a runner. I might actually, to be honest, my stop's still like 17.20 for the runner, half of it. Half of it's going to be 17.17, half of it's 17.18. The other little bit's going to be 17.19 to 20, probably incrementally. But yeah, I think paper hands aren't bad. They help you take profits, so no one's complaining if you're taking profits, right? Dollar index wound so tight. Dollar index wound so tight. Yeah, fuck, that is tight on the dollar index right now. That's very tight. Nice little range, but it's basically looking like the 10-year too. Yeah, that nice little spike up, a little push down. We'll see if the yields go up when the market opens. That'll be a big indicator if the yields continue to go up. What's Bitcoin doing? That's insane. It's so volatile, fuck. Damn, pound is looking like a buy at the low end of the range here. I ain't gonna buy it, but nice little pull back, retest, probably push up eventually. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Euro's in that range. How's GJ look? GJ shot up. Nice. I think they were talking about those buys early on. I saw it on his Instagram. The GJ Kings over there. All wicks don't lie. Man, gonna be an interesting market open, I'll tell you that much. Gonna be a very interesting market open. GJ looking for rejection 350. I don't really trade GJ much, but let's take a look at the 350 level. On the 1 hour. Yeah, I could see that here. Maybe around even 30, I'd say 30 might be looking for a rejection around that area. It's a nice bullish move though. So some support and then boom, nice little pop up. I like it. Damn, that weekly's just been pumping. What the hell? 140 to 150. God damn. Must be led by the yen. I even trade the yen. Yeah, the yen's been pumping up too. Moves too slow. That is a nice move. Wow, GJ. Good job. How come it looks so clean on like higher time frames? Not Euro, but GJ, the US 10-year, just looks so clean on that weekly. Nice little breakout and a pump up. I think you're right though. I think we might get to that 157, 160 area. That'll be an interesting area to look at for sure. How's this 30-minute looking? Yeah, 30-minute looks good. I do think we might test the bottom end of the range too. 1710. It just looks like the price action is heading there. We broke the previous lows, even the previous London or this London afternoon lows. I don't even know if that matters, but it does seem like it's waving down slowly. Might get half of my runner out around like 1711. Hey, if your theory is right though, if the 10-year does shoot up to like 156, 160, that means gold's gonna hit that 1680 point. That's what will send gold sub 1700. Yeah, that's that's it. I think the delay caught it there, but the US 10-year, if it does hit 156 to 160, I think that'll send it below 1700. That'll be huge, man. That'll be huge. I think shit, what if it happens today? That'd be nice. Pre-NFP, I'd like that. Honestly. Because I think personally, there's a heavy support right here. I feel like this is a range, but this right here, that's a heavy support at 1680. Those yields are significant weaknesses on indices good today. Good plan. Yeah, if there's weaknesses on the indices too, as well as a rise on yields on the 10-year, I think that'll just push gold down, but it's still in a range today, let's be honest. It's choppy and in the range. And if it doesn't move today, then tomorrow will be interesting, NFP and pre-NFP. Can do, but the stocks have to die for that to happen. Yeah, I think they would have to die today. I think Powell would have to say something retarded at 10 o'clock for that to happen. Or there's just like a big volume influx and it pushes it down, but we'll see. That would be insane though if it hit that mark. I feel like between 1680 and 1690, there's a lot of buy numbers. Or buy orders. Unemployment claims weren't bad. What were the unemployment claims today? Unemployment claims, no, they weren't bad. It's an orange folder now too. It doesn't really move it as much as I thought it would. Tomorrow's a big day though. Unemployment rate, non-farm NFP. So I think tomorrow is going to be the real juicy one. When you bought gold this morning, you should have bought US 500 at the same time. Yeah, damn, that was around what, 4 o'clock? That would have been a nice move too. The thing about the indices is it's looking like this bearish trend, but it's still in this bullish longer term trend too. So it's kind of tough to gauge it. We'll see. Maybe this is going to be an interesting today what happens in the indices. If it pushes up higher or if it goes lower. Never know. Wow, I thought that was a 10-year for a sec. No, it was a 10-year. Choppy. Choppy. Was that like 37 to 85? That would have been a nice entry. I'm thinking right here. It was like 4 a.m. Yeah, you woke up randomly. Yeah, then it's right here. That's the 9 o'clock. I guess that spike down right here. Check your position, added more. I think that's where you got in here too, right? Yeah, that's probably where you got in at 1708 right here too. Then took a nap and you woke up and you were in profits right when you had to get up. That would have been a nice entry. I feel like even that was the last spike down, eh? The 9 o'clock spike down and push up. 9 o'clock spike down, push up. I guess that's like 4 a.m. your time, but it's a nice one. Man, this range is so tight right now. Yo, to be honest, if the 4 hour does close bearish, I think 8 o'clock you might get that move too, but we'll see. I don't even think it'll go 16.980, maybe 16.90. Who knows? Or it might just be setting up for NFP. That's another possibility of it. I feel like this range today is just setting up for NFP tomorrow. Damn, if you bought it at 85, that would have been just a nice push up right now. Seems like the US 500 is having that push up. NYC open dollar should break its range there, DXY. NYC open. Yeah, I think NYC open is going to be big for the dollar index. Whether it's a spike up or down, but it should break its range, whether it's up or down. Even the 10-year too. I feel like both these are going to break its range. But I do feel bullish on the 10-year yield. I feel like even if it hits 153 area, retest the top end of the range. I think that's, or top end of the highs. That might be a good point, because when we see a formation like this on a regular chart, you have that spike up, support created, then you have a push up to retest the highs, and one or two things happen. Either it breaks the highs or it bounces from the highs. That'll be interesting to find out what it does. Trying to find a similar situation it had. Guess you could say this one here. Back in November, it went low and broke the highs. I have US 500 buy limits at 3667 miles away, but it looks like a nice rejection level. 3667. Yeah, I mean, can't hate on those buys right here. Right at the wicks. Completely understandable. easy to get. You know, when you say like a level or a zone and I could like completely pinpoint it and see exactly why. It's basically on these wicks, that rejection level, and even dating back all the way. There we go. You can like push it all the way back here too. Basically all these wicks that it had at that 3667 level. I see that area for buys. I mean, weekly, it does look like it's having a correction though. I feel like weekly it's pushing down. They only got like 2 days left in the week. But yeah, that spike up on Monday followed by 2 continuous days down. That to me indicates a bearish day. But I mean, the markets are forever bullish, let's be honest. Those are where you got like the diamond hands and the Rolex watches holding them up from Wall Street and the hedge funds. Just buying it every time it dips. Check something for my buddy real quick. He asked me to check Aussie USD. Lot of levels it will stop before reaching your target entry, but all those wicks hit the same level. Yeah, I think all those wicks did hit the same level on, let me go back to the daily. I think it'll, you know, if it bounces down, it'll do some bullshit like that. Usually when it goes down like that, it goes up and then maybe go down and then have that wick and then push up like that. It's like a visualization. But you're right though, typically speaking, it does hit those levels. Those checks come in from stimulus and Wall Street's going to new all-time highs in around what, 8 to 9 days? Who knows, man? Wall Street keeps making new highs all the time. I don't even know when stimulus comes. They've been talking about it for so long. Biden's like hiding. He's not really, I haven't really seen much from him. Dude's already done 2 attacks, one in Iraq and one in Iran, I think it was. People said Trump was volatile, but I think the Democratic Party are just power hungry people. Cancel culture and everything. Is what it is. The stimulus, they really should have gotten that done sooner. I feel like you're right. It should move the markets. We'll see if it goes to all-time highs or if it already priced in the stimulus checks. Either way, it'll be an interesting scenario. 30 minutes about to close as well as the 15. It's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking it. 30-minute nice red candle. 15-minute lower bearish candle, but it didn't make a lower low. Nah. Deadline's March 14th. If they don't get it done by March 14th, they'll push it back even further. It's the States. They always push it back. It's classic. Classic. But yeah, I do think it gets passed this time. They've been talking about it for months. I don't know why it took 3 months since he got inaugurated or the presidency. That was like the first thing on the docket. I don't know what the fuck they're debating about on the Senate and the House floors either. But that shit should have been passed a lot sooner, to be honest with you. And I do feel like the market's already priced it in, but you know. Ooh, it's spiking up higher. It's a 10-year yield. About to get stopped out of my runner here. What a dead open. Yeah. Literally a dead open. There we go. Runner has been stopped out. I put it all at 17.17. I was like, fuck it. If I get stopped out there, then it's probably just going to go up. Place the sell limit on GJ at 150.345. Right at the resistance. Shit. Yo, if that actually hits and goes down, that would be a nice trade. There should be a correction. Well, I'd be careful. This bullish momentum looks hard, but I mean, it is at the top end. Your risk is literally like 10 pips if you do get hit over there. And then from that, yeah, I mean, it ain't bad. It ain't bad at all, to be honest. I think you're fine. I think that'll look good. GJ. Sorry, I was on my black bull. That's strong bullish. That's the only thing that's like turning me away from it. But I mean, you could buy it from here to like here. I think that's a safe ass buy, but we'll see. I think the best buys were like down here whenever that happened at 75. I think those guys got it at 75 too. And then the sells, that is a sniper entry sell. Not my style of trading. Definitely not my recommendation, but shit, if it works out for you, man, you've been killer with the sniper entry, so don't let me tell you how to trade. You got the shot with the entries, so Gold's doing somersaults right now at the market open. It's interesting how it's turning out. A little back and forth action here. Miss those buys, super small lot size. Yeah, fair enough. I feel like if it's a super small lot size on those sniper entries, then that's fine. Fuck it, right? If it goes your way, then at least you got in on the trade. Plus, I think with repetition and continuous backtesting, and if you continue doing that, if it keeps on hitting, fuck. That's a profitable strategy if you could buy at the low end of the range and then sell at the top end. That's actually like a good way to trade. Dollar still locked away in the range, trying to come down but hesitating. I think the first part of your message was right. I feel like it's still locked down in the range. Yeah, 10-year is still doing its thing too. And you said GJ. GJ surprised if it gets there. I think it might get there. Never know, actually. I think it has the power to get there. Damn, the US the market and the indices are pumping right now. Did you see that? That's crazy. That's a good pump for them. That's a nice market open for the indices. Could easily correct most of that move too, yeah? Interesting. Make the rounds. That 15-minute shot up, push down. Even like, yeah, that's a disgusting range right now. It's tough to trade that at the moment. There's no trades for it. US 30 pumped up. US 100, NASDAQ pumped up. US 500 pumped up. Damn, they all just pumped up. The US 10-year is pumping down. Theoretically now the dollar should drop. Yeah, theoretically, once it breaks those lows, the dollar should drop. It might still, you never know. I've seen crazier things. It might also be setting up for Powell, who's gonna talk, move the markets like he always does. Good old Jay Powell. In theory, you're right. In theory, it should drop. Is it pushing gold down right now? Damn, that's so disgusting right here. That's a nasty ass range. Filthy, filthy gold. In theory, this should drop too, but like, we'll see. I mean, could you have both the dollar and gold dropping? Never know. There we go. That's the dump you wanted to see on the dollar. In theory, you're right. The dollar should drop, but the dollar is also volatile as fuck. It's like tough to tell with that sometimes. How's the 10-year doing? Yeah, you see that pump up a little bit? It's choppy as fuck though. I think yesterday was a nice trading day, nice volume, nice volatility, etc. Right now everything's just being a little bit tough, a little bit choppy. What's up with the euro? Euro's pumping up too. On this bearish trend and just like pumping up. I guess never mind. That's like the short-term moves, intraday moves, the momentum and stuff. Damn, this gold's looking good for a move down to 1711. So the 15 minutes about to close right here. Let's take a look. 15-minute. Damn, that's a lot of red prints. Holy. Let's look at the other 15 minutes. The US 30, US 100. US 500. I like the way they closed bullish for sure. Nice strong bullish close at the open. Those are some nice closes for sure. But you never really know what direction they're gonna go. Keep it that. It might reverse and make new lows. It is on a bearish trend. But I like the initial volume spike up for sure. That's a nice one. How's the 500 looking? Not bad actually. This is gonna pump down though. Yeah, it's already starting to go. And gold popped up. Damn. That's insane. Little snipe on euro when the dollar drops. It's gold. Little snipe on euro when the dollar drops. If the dollar drops. Yeah, I think so. If the dollar drops, then get a nice little snipe entry on that euro short side maybe. But we'll see where the dollar is gonna go. That's disgusting. I don't know what's going on with gold today. Hit a trade, but damn, that's a nasty ass trade. Euro, a little snipe on that. We'll see. Even that dollar is looking pretty rangy too at the moment. Wow, I'm looking at this. This thing flipped all the way bearish. Holy, that's insane. That's actually insane. That's crazy. How's the US 30 looking? US 500 almost flipped all the way. That's insane. Yeah, it couldn't break out. Oh, you said euro couldn't break out or the dollar couldn't break out? Sorry, I was just amazed by this shit right now. This shit couldn't even break out either. That thing had a nice wick and just sold all the way off. That's insane. That is actual insanity. Look at that 5 minute. Holy, that's crazy. I'll be right back real quick. Yep, it couldn't break out. I'll be right back in a minute. I'm back. Yeah, it can break out. Dollar can break out. Yeah, I really couldn't. I think you said it right when he came on. You're like, the dollar's stuck in that nasty ass range. I think that's it right there. That nasty ass range that you were talking about. 10-year too. 10 years pumping up right now. That's interesting. But it is stuck in that range for both of them. I feel like they're both move pretty similarly. This is interesting though. I'm liking the bearish momentum on these for sure. For sure. It's interesting. Movement. It's a daily look. At daily and weekly look bearish as fuck right now. It's a nice sell. Gotta get better at trading this. That initial spike followed by the sell. That spike looked good for the longs, but faked everyone out and pushed all the way down. Let me look at the dollar too. Yeah, the dollar, it failed to break out. I mean, literally, you can just draw that. I don't want notifications. There we go. Basically, that is what's happening with that dollar. Some disgusting ass movement. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening with the dollar right now. And it's like reflected on all the charts too. That's crazy. Nasdaq just fucking tanked, holy. Was that a hit Nasdaq? No, I've been watching it though. I don't think there was a resistance. Maybe there was actually on that 4 hour. Now that I'm looking at it, the daily 4 hour tapped into that wick. Anything from the left. I think that was it right here. All that I've had it drawn in before. I didn't really pay attention to it, but yeah, I think that's at 1277 level. 70 level. I think that was that area right there that kind of moved it. But that is an interesting move for sure. Look at that 30-minute resistance. Nice. Yeah, I didn't even spot that, but that 30-minute resistance right here, that might have been that spike. But one thing I've noticed with indices, especially with my back testing lately, is that this initial spike right when the market opens is never it's rarely the direction it heads for the day. So that might just be a liquidity spike for the other side of it. I mean, here it continued, yeah, that 7:30 open, but you can see even at that 7:30 open, yeah, that spike up and then that push down here. It's just one thing I'm trying to get used to. Yeah, right here you had that market open and then you had that push down. So that movement is similar here as it is to here right now. Wait, that would have been a solid entry. Yeah. I'm gonna remember that for next time, but if you shorted at that 12,760 area, 12,770 area, damn, that is $100 move right there. That is a big move on NASDAQ for sure. No complaints with that move, to be honest. But in the opposite direction. It's a Reddit, boys. Yeah. Yo, the retail investors, what they're doing is sick. And the retail traders, what they're doing is sick. But let's be honest, none of them got billions and trillions of dollars like the hedge funds and central governments, central banks, and all that. I mean, I'm loving the GME and AMC and all that other movement that we see going on, but none of them got billions of dollars to actually make a significant move in the market, if you know what I'm trying to get at. But damn, fuck that entry here. I gotta remember that. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. Hour closed on all the charts. So let's take a look on all the charts. So it's risky, but the play is grab your bias and anticipate reversal. Yeah, that's basically it. You basically grab your bias and anticipate that reversal sign. That was coming up. That close weak bearish. I didn't like that close at all. US 30, pumping lower, US 100. Yeah, that's cool. That's going down, man. That's going down. Further sell-offs in the market for sure right there. Holy. 10-year euro. The euro's trash right now. USD CAD, pretty trash too. Pound USD. Already missed that move. GG. I mean, NASDAQ is fun like that, I guess. Does move rapid on NYSE. Yeah, that's the thing. It moves quick and hard, especially when New York market opens. But the movement is there. And I mean, the trend is there too. Like right after the first 15 minutes, if you just wait a little bit, what I've noticed is like that second 15 minute, you get that move down. Remember 2 days ago, I had that NASDAQ trade too. I mean, if I just waited for that move, where is it? March 2nd. Let me get it up here. March 2nd. Right here. You remember this? If I just waited a little bit and saw it breaking those levels, that would have been a nice short entry right there. And then with that, I mean, that's a nice move. That's basically all you need at that point. So, I mean, it is what it is. What can you really do? What can you really do? Can't really test it out tomorrow because on NFP. But on Monday, you'll give a try NASDAQ. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do NASDAQ more often, especially when the market opens too. I just feel like the movement on it is pretty solid. It's like nice, slow, steady. And then you get like that volume come in and that push. That's exactly what you want to see at that point. So overall, a pretty good day of trading for sure. I'm gonna do more NASDAQ simulations too, test those out because they do help for the most part. But I think I'm gonna have to get used to that pair or index before I trade it full time. Sorry, I have to go on mute. I had to watch a video real quick, but yeah, man, damn, this thing is still tanking. Fuck, that's insane. That's insane. Actual insanity. Also, remember how you said you want to go hold buys on gold? Yeah, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna call it. See if Powell can break the dollar out later. Yeah, fair enough, man. It was a kind of slow open, but I mean, gold had the nice range day today. We identified the range, and look at this. This is trash right here. But I mean, we both hit on our trades, so it was a good day. But all right, man. Catch you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in again. Been killing it. So got to continue the process, continue killing it, and continue watching and testing out this fucking NASDAQ right here. Seems like it's just been a bloodbath every time it opens. Damn, gold. Choppy, but moving. Choppy, but moving. Yeah, next week's target. Yeah. I think I'm done too. I think I'm going to call it, to be honest. But thanks for tuning in, man. It's choppy today, so there's really no trade. I'll catch you tomorrow, though. Thanks for tuning in. It was a good day trading. See you tomorrow.